ladies and gentlemen, over somewhere in the world. Many countries celebrate Halloween with all the fun and sweets candies. They are alive people including adults, old and young. And children all celebrate Halloween festival with fun and sweet candies, especially the children who are eagerly waiting for the night falling. They all dress up in spooky costumes or dress up as heroes, witches, or dress up like animals that only live in the dark. All types of sweet candies are placed on large plates or put them in some pumpkin baskets that placed inside the house and in the front yard. They're joining in the joy of Halloween festival along with the kind souls of the villagers in the days very far from now. They could be soldiers in battles. They could also be old people. Children, they have had to leave this world because of illness, war, or because of other reasons. All the alive people and the kind dead souls gathered and dancing together joyfully in Halloween festival, even though they couldn't seeing each other. When it gets dark, the streets become lively with creepy sounds, the wailing of lonely souls, mixed with the joyful laughter of children and adults. The greeting trick or treat, meaning trick or teasing throughout the streets. However, in current years, while young people are having fun at the Halloween festivals, children are eagerly preparing masquerade nights and bringing engraved pumpkins baskets to store sweet candies. But for some other reasons, in some towns, provinces of some countries, some ghosts appear seemed very cruel. Wandering, their figures writhed as if they were jealous, angry as they saw the souls of the villagers far from away, participating in the festival happily, peacefully and politely, based on history in history books, or based on legends told by elders. Many villagers, or from the souls of soldiers, or gentle people who were killed by these evil ghosts. They killed a lot of innocent people. They destroyed all the homes, lands, rice fields of the villagers, and made the people who lived during that time very, very scared, extremely resentful. Can you imagine? These evil ghosts, they used to have happy lives, wealthy, but they would still be greedy, selfish lives, and they were very cruel during the time they were alive on the earth. So, even their own greed, robbery, that had made the people's lives was too painful at that time. And villagers gave curses to these evil ghosts that, afterwards and forever, all the evil ghosts will never enjoy the sweetness of candy throughout their lives, even when they were still alive. And these evil ghosts will be refused having the sweet candies from people and from good souls in Halloween nights when they became lonely. Poor ghosts, as soon as they were leaving their own lives on the earth. Some leaders of evil ghosts were angry due to not being given sweetie candies and being chased away from even good souls and alive people in Halloween nights. So, these evil ghost leaders, they were called Pin 2, Bang and Tam, Piggy Angan Nu Kwak. These evil ghosts were still healthy, so they were looking for revenge. And there are many others, but these old ghosts. Now they were too old to be paralyzed all their arms and legs, so they could not do anything. And especially they have not been updated with many new industrial technologies, so these old men and women just sit in the corner of the house, crying. begging for food, and ask forgiveness for their sins committed in those ancient days. Pin 2, one of the most evil ghosts of the century, called for his gangs to have an urgent meeting. They gathered together all in a cemetery to plan revenge on alive humans and spirits, good souls, who are having fun at Halloween festival now. Their plans would throw the rocks at children. When these children were running from house to house to ask for sweet candies, but when they saw everyone still calmly playing normally, and their weapons were ineffective, Bang and Tam and Piggy Ungun as Cuck came up with another plan: was throw some fermentation bacterium and stinky garbage dirty into places where all kids and adults have fun Halloween festival, so that everyone will be poisoned and die soon. While discussing plans to kill people, all these evil ghosts did not know that there was a true monk was sitting and resting in the cemetery too. He was preparing for his meditation at the base of an oak tree right close to place where these evil ghosts were meeting and plotting terrorist plans to kill both the living human and the good souls. Because he is a true monk and he specializes to be in doing good deeds to save humanity. This true monk spoke up.
Stop doing your crimes immediately. You should know that sweetie candies could not bring all the good things and any true happiness to you and your relatives at all. Sooner or later, even your evil deeds will be back over your own fate very soon, and it will follow throughout your life forever as well. That is karma and retribution. If you want to remove the curses and want to receive the happiness and sweetness of candies in the Halloween nights every year, you should transform your own minds and hearts by yourself right now. Please do many deeds of kindness as soon as possible. Stop doing the evil and idiot things immediately, now.
The true monk's words were echoing in the night, hovering in the air, made these evil ghosts wavering, bewildering, confusing. Maybe the angry in Pin 2's mind calmed down for a moment. The other evil ghosts like Bang and Tam, Piggy Ungun as Cuck, Pon Chua Nuok had been trembled, panicked. In an unexpected moment of clarity, instead of planning to terrorize, kill villagers and good ghosts, all these evil ghosts were attracted by the benevolent voice and the precious sutras of the true monk. Suddenly, the Pin 2 and the other evil ghosts' shadows began to fade, and disappear. Hopefully these evil ghosts are gradually spiritually transforming. They probably were hiding in any corner of the forest somewhere. Think themselves about the advice of the true monk, to go off all hatred and repent for the evil deeds that have done in the past. Finally, they asked for taking refuge under the oak tree where the monk was practicing, asking to practice with him, with the hope that in some days, the curses from the villagers and the good souls will be transformed from hatred to love for humanity and create helpfulness deeds. From there, sweet candies around the world will be shared equally, fairly among all people and souls, with so much happiness united, fairly in safety Halloween celebrations. Ladies and gentlemen, about some cruel souls were denied having candy in the Halloween festival that turned into a story of redemption. It was reminding all people that the kindness minds and hearts would conquer everything, even the darkest souls. So, the Halloween nights have become the nights of all the living and the deceased souls, who would be united and shared the sweetest candies treasure together in the world. Surely, that is the real of sweetness, Candy. The truth of happiness, and the connection of the honest love. Wishing you all having a wonderful Halloween festival, peacefully, safety, and happiness.
Kính chào tạm biệt quý vị và xin hẹn gặp lại những video clip sau nhé. Thank you, bye bye.